So this is the gift guide talk. And this includes gift guides, holiday gift guides, but it also includes the best of 2018 kind of year-end wrap-up lists as well. There's a lot of lists happening this time of year, and I personally think that your book should be on some of them. So I have a few different ideas for that. One of the first things I want to do in this conversation is just look at some of the gift guides. I want you to look at them, see the type of books that are being chosen, and see the type of art and the type of conversation that's being had around these gift guides. You can follow publishers online to get their gift guides and see how they're talking about them, but that's going to help you, because authors are your own advocate. It's going to help you go back to your publisher or your agent. Some agents probably have a year-end list, and you're going to be able to talk about it in the same language that they use to talk about it. You're going to be able to say, oh, my book is a great complement to this other book that's on the list. So I think that, you know, you're going to get more sales if you put it on there. It's just an alternative, or it's, excuse me, or it's something you can partner with that book in order to get more sales. So send your editor a note, send your marketing team a note, and ask if you can be part of those. Another idea is to send everyone who's reviewed your book this time of year a note. So if your book came out this year and you got a few great reviews, go check those book blogs, go check the reviewer's site and see if they have a year-end review, and just email the person who reviewed you. Just reach out and be your own advocate and say, I think my book would be a great fit in here, and here's why. And make sure, again, you're making that person the hero. You're making that person the person who's getting more book sales. You're always seeing what you can do for someone else. It's just a way to make those authentic connections, and you seem less self-serving too, you know. So that's my approach, and that's what I recommend that authors do as they're advocating for themselves. Okay, so Penguin's Gift Guide. I'm going to show you Penguin's Gift Guide, and I'm going to show you Workman's Gift Guide, just as two big house ones that I want to share. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about smaller lists and smaller sites. So one second while I pull this up. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, that's the camel, camel, camel. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip that. And I'm going to go here. Okay, so what I wanted you to take a look at is the way that that publishers are dividing these up. Okay, so there's recipe-rich gifts for foodies. Okay, so if you have a cookbook, you probably want to be in there. Books for a new start, you know, books for teens, that's a pretty easy one. Trendsetters. Everyone on your list, that's a big one. But nerdy, you know, you have this chance to really get in to a subgenre here, and when you find the subgenre that fits you best, then you have so much more chance to getting into the list when you email someone to be part of it. And then I just want to I have some middle grade authors on today, and that, you know, that's the list that you probably want to be on. So yeah, I think these are just understanding how your gift guides are organized is going to help you have these conversations with editors and marketing teams. Do they usually choose new books? Yes. So if your book is a backlist book, be prepared that it might not get chosen, but there is no harm in asking to be part of this. Okay. Next, I want to show you Workman's. I just want to show you basically the same theme here. They have the same theme. So they have this gift guide, books for creative minds, books for the times. Okay, so those big house gift guides, small houses usually have them too. And you know, finding a way to get included in those is just a great way to get your book more face time this holiday season. Okay, so now I want to share Listopia. Do you guys know about Listopia? So This is Listopia on Goodreads. It's a subset of Goodreads, and it is, as it sounds, just a abundance of lists. And these are the 2018 book lists. One thing you need to know is you cannot add your own book to a list on Listopia. So you need to partner with another author, maybe somebody in this very group, or maybe me. I can definitely help with that, to get your book added to one of these lists. And then you want to send it out and have your book upvoted. So that's how these lists work. If we go into, say, let's see, Can't Wait Sci-Fi Fantasy of 2018. There are 539 books on here. And if you vote for this book, it gets moved up. So the most people have voted for this gray sister book, okay? So to add a book, if you're adding a book for someone else, you go to add books to this list, and you add it. These are books that I've rated recently, I think. So, so then also you can create a new list. So if you have some favorites, this is a very similar to the gift guide idea. Again, you're not going to be able to add your own book to it, so you're going to have to ask for help adding your book. But if you make a list about the best books to make kids laugh in 2018, and then you want to promote that, this is totally a cool way to do that. Goodreads is a very actively used site still, and I think it's not discussed as much sometimes in book marketing, but it's such a great site. I mean, it's where you need to be too. So making your own like favorite books or books that are like your book list, and then sharing that is a very cool way to go. Okay, so that's Goodreads. I also want to talk about Amazon, and I want to talk about creating a wish list on Amazon that you can share with your friends. And this becomes another big part of that underlying idea of making it easy for people to buy your book. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to my account, and I'm going to go to wish list. Okay, so I'm going to make an idea list. I think this is the best way to do it. You can experiment with other ideas, but I'm going to make an idea list. Okay, create an idea list, and my idea list is going to be, sorry, I got something on my screen. Okay, horoscope gifts. Horoscope, yeah, that's great, right? Fine. Okay, and then down here we can add a description, and we're going to say gifts for Virgos, Scorpios, Sagittarius. You know what? I'll fill this out later. I don't have to. You guys don't have to see me try to spell every every sign in the zodiac. But here we go. This is actually zodiac. I'm going to add that. Okay, horoscope and zodiac gifts. Okay, so I'm creating the list. It's my idea list. Now, oh, you can go in and you can tag interests. Let's see. I'm going to choose holidays. That's about it. Do I have books on here? Well, humph. Okay, holidays will be great. And then I'm going to find things to add. So bad birthdays, I'm searching for that. I know that's my book. Oh, well, oh, there it is, way down here. Okay, I'm adding it. I'm going to, oh, I'm adding it. I added Alexander in the, yeah. Anyway, and then I'm gonna see, let's see what happens when I search for zodiac. Let's do zodiac necklace. I'm making assumptions about my audience here that they're gonna like this kind of thing, that they're gonna be into zodiac jewelry. But that's what we're doing. I know my readers best, and I think that that's true. So I'm going to add some of these things, different price ranges, and different types of looks, and that's great. Okay, so I can be done with that for now. I'm gonna go back and look, my horoscope and zodiac, this guy can go, sorry, Alexander. I'm gonna make my book first. And look, now I have this gift guide, right? And I can share this. This becomes a totally shareable, you know, I can go to Facebook, share it here. Okay, or not. I don't know why that's not working, but I'll troubleshoot that offline. But I get to share this, bottom line, and I get to put as many together as I want, and then I have these gift guides that are very professional looking and very shareable and searchable. So, you know, Amazon's going to be able to, as long as I make it public, Amazon's going to be able to, you know, note that these things were added. So it's a great thing across the board. Okay, so that's Amazon list. That's making your own Amazon wish list. And then I wanted to just say you can absolutely put together a blog post, put together a page on your website, which is recommended gifts. And when you do that, you can pull in amazing pictures from Etsy. Like if I was doing this on my site for horoscopes and I wanted to see, you know, Etsy just gives you that extra like cool edge, you know. So there's this really cool calendar, there's mugs. So so when you do it on your website or on your blog, you get a chance to pull in gifts from Zazzle is another really cool site. So I'll go to Zazzle and just do the same search so you can kind of see the different types. Excuse me. So here, yeah, so there's really, really cool stuff on Zazzle. However you want to put it together, it is great to have one. It's great to have one, great to share one this time of year. And again, people want your recommendations. You have become the expert on heartbreaking memoirs and inspiration, or you have become the expert on you know, Zodiac, or the expert on making kids laugh, or the expert on underwater sea creatures, or YA books or middle grade books. So to your connections, you are that expert, and this is one way to kind of show off that expertise.